What happens when you take full-scale, flagship Huawei technological intelligence and forcefully inject it into a massive 5-meter executive family cruiser without demanding a luxury price tag? You smash the traditional market paradigm entirely. The 2026 Dongfeng Yipai M8. Let's be completely clinical here. This vehicle, formerly carrying the Yipai 008 badge, isn't built for the traditional buyer who prioritizes legacy brand heritage or track-focused performance dynamics.
No.
This platform is a highly calculated, value-driven tactical assault aimed squarely at tech-forward multi-person households. Look directly at the physical packaging. Built on a commanding 3,025 mm wheelbase structure, it bypasses the typical, cramped third-row compromises of standard 7-seat SUVs by opting for an uncompromised 2+2+2 executive layout. If you are a buyer who refuses to sacrifice adult-sized legroom in the rear, but you also demand cutting-edge autonomous computing on your daily commute, this machine targets your garage blueprint with absolute mathematical precision. HarmonySpace. The real disruption, however, happens within the computational matrix. Dongfeng didn't just install a basic infotainment screen, they integrated the elite Huawei Qiankun 6-piece suite. This means the Yipai M8 is armed with the massive Huawei Qiankun ADS 5.0 Pro smart driving system, operating directly via a prominent, roof-mounted LiDAR network. The vehicle constantly tracks its environment in real time, delivering highly stable urban navigation, predictive braking, and fully automated valet parking logistics. Inside the cabin, the environment is dominated by the HarmonySpace 5.2 cockpit platform. The computational speed is lightning fast, completely syncing with your digital lifestyle while driving a massive 21-speaker Huawei sound acoustic array. For tech enthusiasts who treat their vehicle like a rolling workspace or a high-end digital sanctuary, this level of integrated intelligence is an absolute game changer. Now, let's shift straight to the mechanical hardware because the Yipai M8 forces you to make a very distinct structural choice at the powertrain crossroads. On one side, you have the hyper-practical extended-range electric vehicle variant, the EREV. It pairs a highly efficient 1.5-liter turbocharged thermal engine acting purely as a generator with a rear-mounted electric drive motor. This setup unlocks a massive 300-kilometer pure electric urban commuting range, pushing total combined range past 1,300 kilometers. It is the ultimate weapon for high-mileage road warriors who refuse to suffer from public charging anxiety. But look at the pure battery electric alternative. The BEV model rides on a true 800-volt high-voltage silicon carbide architecture. Driven by a punchy 230-kilowatt electric motor, it delivers instantaneous torque and handles high-speed sweeps with incredible poise. More importantly, that 800-volt telemetry means you can replenish energy from 10 to 80% in under 15 minutes at a compatible ultra-fast charger. It is a highly sophisticated, low-maintenance powertrain engineered for those who have ready access to high-power grid networks. So, let's bring this entire automotive matrix to a definitive, highly clinical conclusion. Is the newly rebranded Dongfeng Yipai M8 a legitimate, class-shattering flagship disruptor? Or is it simply another overhyped, tech-heavy gimmick trying to mask basic mechanical underpinnings? Let's isolate who should absolutely walk away from this vehicle first. If your driving blueprint requires heavy, highly communicative mechanical steering feedback, if you crave traditional, firm European sports suspension tuned for tight canyon carving, or if you derive your satisfaction from a legacy premium badge that projects old money status, this vehicle will not compute. It is visually clean and imposing, but its core soul is thoroughly digital, serene, and family-oriented. It does not pretend to be a track weapon, and it behaves exactly like the massive, comfortable long-wheelbase cruiser that it is. Think about the actual engineering convergence here. You are getting an uncompromised zero-gravity executive cabin layout with 3 full rows of adult-sized legroom. You are getting an ultra-advanced 800-volt high-voltage electrical architecture or a 1,300-kilometer range-extended powertrain. And, most importantly, you are getting the exact same high-compute Huawei Qiankun ADS 5.0 Pro, autonomous driving suite, and HarmonySpace cockpit software that commands a massive premium elsewhere in the industry. Dongfeng has essentially democratized elite, flagship-level Chinese automotive technology. If you are a tech-forward buyer who refuses to pay an artificial premium for a badge, if you view your vehicle as a highly connected, rolling digital sanctuary, and if you require genuine, long-distance multi-passenger utility, the Yipai M8 stops being a gamble and becomes an incredibly formidable, mathematically precise choice for your garage. It proves that true executive luxury on the modern grid is no longer defined by heritage, but by computational intelligence and pure spatial efficiency. I'm Ava. Tell me if this Huawei-backed six-seater wins your vote over the established premium giants below, and let's get into the technical debate in the comments. And if you want to stay completely ahead of the global automotive curve, hit that subscribe button right now. Turn your notifications on, and I will see you in the next telemetry breakdown.